Why is this so much of a struggle? This is only bronze rank. We are fighting the bottom of the barrel and still can't consistently win. How is this possible? Why am I getting punished with these subpar team members? You can't tell them anything without them getting upset and raging at you. They lack common sense and reason. They each are out there doing their own thing, not contributing to the team or mission. This game is team-based, but all I have to work with is a bunch of hotshots and lone wolves who think they're the main character in an anime or something.
That's because you guys are not following my lead. I don't have time to be listening to all those directions when I am being attacked. If you guys would just do better, I would be able to get set up. But no, what happens is I have to spend most of the time on the run. All my favorite hiding spots get discovered. How does the enemy team have so much time to hunt me down? What are the rest of you doing? Taking a nap?
That's your problem. All you do is run or hide in the back. You need to be up in front, and rush the field like me. I am the one under constant fire and attack. I'm not getting proper healing or support from the team. I'm out there trying to hold the line and all that happens is I die in 5 seconds. Why is no one on the team backing me up? You want me to tank, but I am not a one-man show. Why am I always getting blitzed by the other team as soon as I hit the battlefield? Why are the rest of the team not helping?
This is pathetic. You guys don't have a clue what you're doing, do you? I can't get any kills as a DPS because the rest of you are not doing your jobs. Tanks, healers, and the other DPS are not up to par. I get taken out before I even get a shot off with Iron Man. It's no better if I change characters. I die almost instantly. The enemy's teams can't be this good. I am an elite. This has to be my team dragging me down with them. I about to. Crash out. Do not look at me like that. I am completely in the right. This is so unfair. They have to be cheating somehow. We can't be losing this bad this much and for so long. We can't get out of bronze rank. We are not even getting close. I do not belong in bronze, let alone bronze 3. This is a nightmare. Shadow, do something. You're supposed to be Captain America. Why aren't you leading us to victory? What type of captain are you? We are still at the bottom of the ranks, with the worst players. How are the people we are playing against this good? I'm getting one shot from across the map somehow, by Hawkeye. Hawkeye, the weakest Avenger, was doing this to me, in the last match. How come all their shots seem to hit, and all I do is miss most of the time? What is up with the matchmaking? It feels like we are up against diamond or higher players most of the time. We are constantly getting our ass handed to us. It is not even remotely close. It feels like we are not making any progress this season. It was okay in Season 0 because we were all new to this game. But Season 1 has been going on for weeks now, and we are still getting wrecked as if we are a bunch of noobs or something. How are people with only 5 hours of playtime beating the brakes off of us? It has to be rigged. I am not one to just believe anything I hear, like the rest of you, but I keep seeing impossible things happening. How come when we lose it not just 1 or 2 matches, it is an endless string of losses back to back? I don't care how bad a team is. How can you have like 10 losses in a row? All I constantly see is other players making YouTube videos showing how they easily reached Diamond or Grandmaster rank, yet for a lot of us, we can't get out of Bronze level 3. Make that make sense. This should not be that hard for someone of my skill. The only explanation is that the game is doing this on purpose to keep me from ranking up. Because I can clearly tell that I am better than a lot of these so-called diamond players, from what I have seen online. So why is it that they are ranked so much higher than I am?
Yo, Shadow, she might be onto something about this being rigged. Every time I go on social media it seems like everyone is saying the same thing. We all can't be this trash at this game, can we? Every time I'm about to rank up, we seem to get 2 of the worst randoms, and at the same time seem to be up against the greatest players I have ever encountered. I mean, come on, we just don't be losing the matches. It is a complete slaughter. How can these fights be so one-sided if we are battling people are the same rank? It almost seems like we are destined to lose. Why are so many others claiming the same thing? It must be true. I don't appreciate you guys calling me a one-trick. Just because I just like to play one character most of the time doesn't make me a bad player. Why wouldn't I play with the character I'm best at? How am I supposed to give the team my best, when you want me to change characters in the middle of a match, and play with characters I am not that familiar with? How is that going to help us win? It seems more like you are trying to get me to throw the match. That might be the squad's biggest problem. Everyone is using multiple characters all the time. Maybe you guys do like me and just focus on one character. Maybe we all should be one trick. If you look up most of the higher ranked players, most of them are one trick. I'm not about to let you guys and girls bully me into playing characters I don't like or want to play. I have invested too much time in this character to just swap them out on the fly. When I have more downtime, I might try another character, but they will have to be able to gel with my unique playstyle. You don't see me telling you guys to change characters all the time. When I do tell you to pick a different character, it's for the greater good. I'm trying to share sage advice with the crew, but no one ever takes it seriously. How come Shadow you get to make all the strategy and plans for the team? I have good ideas as well.
Don't be one of those types of players, squad, claiming they can't win because of cheating or the matchmaking is rigged to make you lose most of the time. We queue as a 4-person squad, so how is the matchmaking at fault? Are the 2 randoms we get influencing the match that much? We are to blame. We are not playing well enough. We need to play more like a team rather than solo hotshots. No matter what game mode we are in, most of you act like you're playing a team deathmatch. It's kinda hard to lead when no one is listening or even trying to work as a team. Every time I try to suggest something to any of you, it turns into one big overly emotional argument. No one can tell you guys anything without you getting butt hurt. No one is trying to force or bully you into changing your main. I just suggest you swap at that moment because you were getting shut down. The enemy team knew how to counter your Punisher. Maybe you want to mix it up a little to throw them off. You are not thinking about the team. You are talking like you are playing a solo game. This doesn't work unless everyone is a team player. If the whole team is getting countered or we are just getting dominated, we should change up our tactics. That sometimes means changing characters from time to time. For example, if we had a team of all DPS, wouldn't you think that was a bad idea? You guys need to start seeing the bigger picture. I am trying to do what is necessary to get this team where it needs to be. Let you make the plan for the match, you say. We tried that many times before, but you must have forgotten. Like the time you had us all wait until we all had ultimates to go on the attack. One of the problems with that was they captured the point way before we got our ultimate. We don't need to make all these excuses about cheaters, bots, or whatever other imaginary this a lot of you are coming up with for your losses. We can't keep blaming all these outside forces. It is time to look inward.
I'm telling you guys, it has to be bots. We are facing bots most of the time. I'd never seen so many great Spider-Man players before. How could anyone be this good with Spider-Man, when Spidey is almost impossible to use? Maybe it is a bug in the game that some players have figured out how to exploit. Spider-Man should not be hitting me this hard, and killing me this fast. Shadow, you don't understand. Maybe you haven't seen how some of the enemy teams are moving. It can't be a human controlling that. They are running a circle around me, I can barely follow them. Then there are the Wolverines who somehow tear me to shreds in seconds. How is Wolverine even getting this close to me? It feels like Wolverine is kidnapping me, taking me to a dark alley, and beating the living hell out of me in a matter of seconds. The DPS should be able to easily take him out, yet he is able to get in range of me every time. What are your DPS doing, protecting your tank? This is ridiculous. I'm being taken down as if I was made of glass, even with how much HP my characters have. Maybe they need to buff the Vanguard characters more. It is almost impossible for us tanks to do our job if we can be damaged so easily. I don't even see the enemy coming most of the time. It is almost like they appear out of nowhere right next to me. How can you expect anyone to react in time to that? People seem to be popping in and out, at blazing speed. Did they put Nightcrawler in this game and not tell anyone or something?
This is getting us nowhere. What do some of you think about the matchmaking? Put your thoughts in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's back to the shadows and the endless grind. Thanks for watching.